everyone, I've had a delivery from Crazy Mould, and I've had them a while, and I have been waiting for Halloween to do these makes because yes, we are Halloween crafting again. We have, let me show you, we have a spider. And it's kind of matte finish, so it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. And we have this. This is a clock. It's a cat and the tail works. I've got the mechanism as well. All the bits are in here. I'll have a look at that later, but I'm quite excited by that because it looks cute. They sent me also a couple of freebies, one of which was a little skull, so if I've got any resin left over, that's where it's going. And I've also got a little apple pot. It was quite exciting when I opened the bag again this morning because I've had them a while and I'd forgotten what I'd ordered. I remember the cat. Forgotten about everything else. So I'm just mixing up some black resin here. And in with the black, just to give it a bit of some glitter, and it's called Phantom. It's from Jam Pot Glitter. Now, what should happen is we'll just get a bit of sparkle through the black. And it will sink, so we'll get more sparkle on the other side because I'm going to allow it to sink as glitter does like to. Right, we'll let the bubbles come out of that a bit. Then I'll give it a little stir. Now this one, because we're going to be doing the spider in black as well, I thought perhaps we could try a little bit of orange glitter in here. Because it's Halloween. I thought that was quite Halloweeny. Don't know how oranges become Halloween colour. I suppose it's just a pumpkin thing, isn't it? But again, I think that'll probably sink, so it'll end up in all the wrong places. But I thought we'd try it. And then we've got the apple. I'm going to try and do that toffee apple, I think. So I'm going to go for like a solid red, but we'll come back to that. Right, now, bubbles seem to be popping nicely out of this. So this is the main body of the little cat. Now, okay, tail next. Yeah, mix up a bit more. The resin I'm using is Apex High Gloss, which is a regular, kind of almost all-purpose resin, really, except for very deep pores. It's a 1-to-1, nice and easy to use, and the colour is also from the same firm. It's just for you online. And this is the jet black pigment paste, which is very intense black. Well, I probably could have used the Apex 1 coat, which is the ridiculously fast curing one. You can often demold that in a couple of hours, but it's yeah, this happened to be what I got open, so it's what you're getting. So now obviously there's less glitter in this because I have mixed up some more, so let's put a bit more in. I'm liking this part. Now I'm seeing Jam Pot Glitter soon, so I should be able to stock up, and I think I owe her for what I pilfered from this stand last year. I'm going to a great big craft fair at the NEC Birmingham at the end of the month. It's the 31st of October through to the 3rd of November, and I'm there all 4 days. I shall be hanging out on Beck Makes stand, and I'm hoping we're next to Jam Pot Glitter again. Because Gemma from Jam Pot Glitter is just a little bit fabulous, and I do like to raid her glitter selection, obviously, so I stock up every year. I'll put you the links for her web store down below, and of course for Just For You Online. I've got a discount code for you for Just For You Online for the resin and the what else was there? The resin and the, oh yes, the pigment. As far as Crazy Mould goes for these moulds, I'm not an affiliate for them, so I'm afraid I don't have any discount codes for you on that. Right, now I am overfilling. If I do that, I just push it back a little bit. Nice the little spidey. I don't think it's going to take much resin, you see. And then I think the glittery red, orangey red, will sink down through him. And the apple, I'm going to want to do the stalk and the leaf green first, aren't I? So I'm going to mix up a little bit of green resin in it. This is fun. I like Halloween stuff. I'm not very good with blood and guts and gore, despite my recent video's appearance. What I'm hoping is this will just run through the black. I've got enough again, I'm not sure. And kind of just make appearances through the black rather than take over completely. It's going to be cute, whatever it is. It's a spider. It's not cute about a spider. So I'll put your links for everything I'm using down below. We'll put those down in the video description below, of course, but I'll put links for everything just in case you treat yourself to any of these other funky things. Look, that's filling up there. I really must get this desk levelled. My levelling table I've taken out at the moment. It's I need to clean it. I've managed to get resin all over it. 2 of them. They're both in the dishwasher. I got the resin off as best I could, and then, oh yeah, I've just put them in the dishwasher for a final sparkle up clean. Right, now, got none of those left, so that's, let's get these out of the way. Some cleaning up to do. The glass that I clean up with, it's just Wonder Wipes. I've put the link down in the video description for you. They're just from Amazon, and you can clean your pots out with them and reuse them as well. Although very often I just let it dry in the pots and then just reuse the pots. Because why not, frankly? I tend to use nice clean ones when I'm doing a video because it's easier for you to see what's going on there. Right, so those are all happy sitting. Let's have a look at our little apple. I'm going to want the tiniest little bit of green resin there, aren't I, to do in that stalk. So let's mix up some green. I think I want this all translucent actually. So, where are we? What green dye would be that? I'm going to go for a drop of emerald and see what that looks like. This dye is from Resin. Oh yeah, that's good. I've got some light green as well because I thought it might not want to lighten it down, but that's pretty much the green I want. Now I'm pushing my luck a bit with the amount of colour I'm putting in this, but I do want it to be very green. All we're going to do is take some on our stick and drip it in. Now you could put this in a needle tip bottle. That will work. Use a pipette. I'm just using what I've got. And if it goes over the sides, I'll sort it out later. And when I say sort it out later, what I mean is, I'll give me a little wipe. And I'm going to clean up like so. Simple as that. It looks like I could have another drip in store. But you could do this by painting your mica powder or a chameleon powder or whatever on the other side as well. So what I'm going to do is mix up some more. I'm going to tip it to one side slightly. And we're going to tip it to one side and see if we can get the colour to go kind of like diagonally across there. So, about like that. About like that. Let's use a spare mould. Okay. Now this might distort too much and not work. So if you tip moulds on the side, unless they've got like a support frame around them, like the Blue and Nicole moulds, the resin will make them distort. But we'll see. I just wanted a patch of green on the side of it, really. So I'm going to let that mostly cure before I go ahead and put some finish up the red, basically. Oh, it tickles me. This is what they call single-use plastics that they're on about banning this food is because of, the environment and all that, which I do applaud. I get that. But to us crafters, there's no such thing as a single use. I mean, this was stolen from a benefit party. I mean, we don't do single use, do we? Everything is reusable. And I shall clean this up. And yes, indeed, it will be reused a number of times. Anyway, we'll see what's going on here. I'll see you in a few hours when this is cured up. Or rather, when the apple has firmed up enough for me to put another coat in. It's really a little bit, isn't it? So I'll see you all later. Right, I'm back. These are all firming up nicely, but because they're so thin, it's going to take a look. You can see I'll still fingerprint them. Because the resin's so thin, it's going to take that a bit longer to cure. This is firming up nicely, but I'm worried about his legs. So I'm not going to be doing any demoulding just yet. However, this apple is now firmed up enough for me to fill it up. It's not sliding down the side, she says, hopefully. So I'm just going to mix up some red, and this is a nice bright red. It's called bright red, again from that resin. It's rather nice, isn't it? It's very toffee apple-ish. That was what I was after. And I think, yeah, it's still translucent. That's good. I'm going to put some more though, because obviously once there'll be less depth to the thickness, whatever, to the resin once it's in the little apple. So the colour won't be quite as vivid. There we go. I think they should be mixed in well. Still not going to be red enough, is it? Let's go a bit more red. This is why I like pigment pastes. You don't need as much because they're more heavily pigmented. Although the Let's Resin pigments are pretty darn good, I have to say. That'll do nicely, I think. Of course, we want to do our little lid as well. Oh yeah, that's cute. That is very cute. Just watching to make sure it goes all around the lip without trapping any bubbles. I'll top it up. I'll get brave and put more colour in this last bit. And then it's just a case of being patient until they are all ready to demould. And of course, then we can put our clock together, which is the exciting bit. So I'll see you later. Okay, let's see what we've got. I've already demoulded the little, I suppose that's the stand, is it, for the clock? So those look okay. And the glitter did sink, so I've ended up with more glitter effect than I intended, but hey. Let's work through the rest of it. Let's get the little skull out first. And loosen his little mould off. And the Pigment, here he comes. I put a bit of green in the bottom, which was what was left over from doing the leaves. Oh, he's quite eerie, isn't he? It's fun. Might make some fairy lights with that mould soon. Hey. Yeah, so through the right way. First, that's quite nice for a little freebie, wasn't it? Now, let's have a look at the apple. A little non-Halloween make. I'm just hoping that I got all the bubbles out from under the rim, because that does spoil things, doesn't it? That's looking good. There's a couple of very tiny bubbles, but not much. That's all right. Break the stalk off. Oh no, that's come out lovely. Oh, isn't that nice? Could have done with a bit more green in the green, couldn't I? But I did want it see-through, so fair enough. Now, this one, I bet I've got bubbles trapped around here. Yeah, looks like I have. Next time I'll tackle that better, shall we say. It's a nice shiny mould. I can already see how nice and shiny that is. Oh, my partial green worked. Come on, you can come out. It's sticking. Oh, there we are. Oh, that's nice. Let's put his little lid on. Right, that is officially cute. I think that is officially cute, don't you? I did get a few bubbles trapped here and there, but I think that's actually quite added to it. Like it. That's a nice mould. Definitely like it. Let's have a look at our spider. I've been dying to demould this little guy. I have actually left these moulds for 2 days because I've been busy. And the bonus to that is these thinner bits, like the legs. I was a bit concerned that the resin might still be a little soft if I demoulded it a bit too soon. So, and yes, it is a satin finish, as we thought. Oh, he's nice and eerie, isn't he? Oh, yes. And that should just fit a tea light nicely. What I might do is put some little crystals in his eyes or something. I don't know. But the red glitter in there has made it look really quite weird because of it being satin. So, yeah, I like that. Right, let's have a look at this clock, because this is the kind of centrepiece of this whole video, really, isn't it? This was the bit I was most excited about because I thought it just looked such fun. So let's pull away the mould here. Okay, so yeah, the glitter did sink well and truly. I didn't want it to be quite this glittery, but that's fine. And it's got all shapes embossed into it, which must be to do with how the mechanism fits. So let's have a look at the actual cat itself. Yeah, way too much glitter, which means that you can't see the shapes in it. I might go around them with a silver pen or something. Can you see? They're there. Yeah, that might have been a mistake, the glitter, mightn't it? Anyway, let's see how it all fits together. So these must go like this, mustn't they? Do they go in is the question. We get a pen and draw in the details. Now, this is a weird mechanism because look, it's got this bit on it. Going to need a battery. Right. Okay, so I've gone around some bits with a marker. I'm going to try to go around here too. There's no reflection on the mould, by the way. This is user error. So, impressions of the mould so far that I've got from this firm, this is Crazy Mould, is that they are fun moulds. They seem to be fairly sturdy. They're certainly very shiny. Yeah, a bit of a thumbs up so far. We'll see what this little kit's like though shortly, won't we? I'm going to try and get this mechanism going, and this Mark's help with it because he might be able to fathom out what I'm doing, because I'm clearly doing something very stupid with it that isn't quite right. Yeah, I've put the details in. Not as visible as they should be. I suppose I could colour this whole area in, couldn't I? We'll see. I'll think about it. Right, so that was just a chrome marker pen, by the way. So first of all, we do need to put the little stands on the back here. There we go. They go on quite easily. I thought I'd have to sand them. The only thing I say is I didn't realise that they were the same way around, so I'm going to have glitter on the outside of one and not on the outside of the other, but never mind. It is the back. So that's ready to go. So then you take this off. It goes up that way, and you somehow, oh I see, because the back will stick out. So it goes up this way because those are its ears and that's its tail. So that needs to be directly flat onto there, which is a bit difficult when you can't see what you're doing because I can't get it off. Hang on, is this how you do it? In the picture it just looks so easy. They just took it off. I don't want to break it. It does look as if it ought to be easy. They just all come off from here. Would you turn it? I wonder if you turn it. No. Okay, I don't think I broke anything. Now I've got some glue. So I'm just going to glue it on. And we said that needed to go at the top, didn't we? And that does fit just between those by the look of it. So we put that in the middle by the look of it. Maybe like that. I'll go and check the video again, make sure I've got that sort of, the right distance up and down, but I think it's like that. Okay, back when that's dried. Okay, we've got it going. Woohoo! Now the only thing I would say is the tail and the ears don't wobble quite as much as I thought they would, and I think it's because it's quite a heavy bit of resin and it stops every so often. But I think if I cast it again, and I had started to cast another one at the back here, I'd cast that piece a little bit thinner and lighter. However, it's quite adorable, isn't it? The numbers are tiny, you struggle to see them, but you can see the hands. Probably could have done with painting the hands silver in view of the daft colour I'd gone for it. But it is rather cute, isn't it? Anyway, folks, if you've liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up as usual. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Take care then, everyone. Bye.